Yo, what's up everybody? How you guys doing? We got a special match today. Hades versus Isis. But our opponent is the one, the only man behind the curtain. Rob 1070, the man that runs all this YouTube stuff. My man. One always uploading the videos, you know, editing all the content in them and everything. Let's give it up for the boy. A shit on his life as best we can. In terms of actives here, I really don't know what Hades should be going right now. I just don't. I guess I'll go beads. I probably should go beads blink, I guess. Now this is a terrible, terrible matchup for Isis, in my opinion. Some crazy motherfuckers, for some reason, believe that this is Isis's favor. I do not see it, dude. I just don't. I think this is quite the opposite. I think Hades shits on her life. Especially without Shield of the Underworld for Hades anymore. Not that it ever really worked that well, though, I guess. Like, I don't know. I think Hades is going to be a monster, dude. I think he's going to be silly. Because there's no, like, instant escape for his... Yeah, buddy. That's part of the matchup. Feel that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Big part of why I think this matchup is heavily in his favor, but some will say, oh, the Isis can just stay out of his range or whatever, but good luck hitting me if you're staying outside of the range of my 2, and then I can easily juke the fucking things that are coming in at me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really get it. Oh, alright, he did it! I give him that, I'll give him that. That's nice, real nice. Rob is a very, very good Isis, and I am going to be honest, I'm not the greatest Hades, but we'll bring it to you guys, don't worry. Do more. Do more. Doesn't matter if you're a good Hades, we got to do more, right? Oh, no, no, no! Oh, no, 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 sir! Holy shit, that was close. I really want to get the experience from that creep, but I can't. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm just getting the fuck out of here. Alright, so a couple of misplays by me there. Keep forgetting that if I approach the wave like that, he can just silence me and then put me in a world of hurt. So definitely gotta respect that more. Yeah, Rob, while being the YouTube guru, is no slouch either. He's very, very good. Very mechanically sound and everything. You know, doesn't play nearly as much as I do or anything, but very, very good player nonetheless. And like I said, the you know, the difference in masteries of the gods here will probably show quite a little bit. So new Doom Orb is just really fucking good on Hades for a multitude of reasons. Mostly, oh, he's got beads. Okay, good, good. Yeah, so we popped the 160 beads though. I mean, that's great. It's fantastic. But mostly because it gives him early mana that he really needs, as well as the complete snowball potential. Hades is extremely potent in the early game. His wave clear is like nearly unparalleled, and his, you know, buff secure is crazy strong, as well as his burst being, you know, some of the strongest in the game as well. So hype that he's a mage. Hype that he's a mage now. But yeah, that just goes to show how much an item like Doom Orb would really benefit someone like Hades, because he truly is a mage and always was a mage, but they just, you know, did not typify him correctly, if you will, you know. They did not appropriately assign him the title of mage until just now. But he has the burst of a mage. He's got the squishiness of a mage too. If you don't really build him like a guardian, he could be quite squishy. As you see in most conquest games, the reason that Hades doesn't really succeed that much is because you can't really build him. I think I said this in an earlier video, so if I'm being redundant, I do apologize. But just to restate it, if you build him glass cannon, he's extremely fragile and he'll get bursted down very, very easily. And that's really how he does the most damage. And if he doesn't, if he builds hybrid, then he's kind of lackluster in damage and becomes nothing but a walking ult in Conquest. So that's kind of why he falters in a Conquest setting. However, in a Joust setting, he's able to build just about one type of defense and the rest glass cannon. whereas in Conquest, one type of defense wouldn't be enough, you know, because you have so many different opponents. But if you just itemize against your opponent here, your single lane opponent, your single opponent in the game here, you should be able to... Ooh! Got him. Even if he ulted earlier, I think he still would have been dead there. He needed to pop it earlier, I mean. Not ult earlier, but pop it earlier. Even had he done that, though, the damage probably would have made me have to do 2 more autos, and I had my fear up as well, so it probably would have been a pretty confirmed kill, but misplay on his part not having done that. So yeah, while it kind of seems like Isis has ability to stop his lane pressure, at the same time, like, he can do the exact same thing to her, so it's kind of weird. She's over there doing that buff, but I have so much gold that I just feel like I should back. I might end up doing more harm than good to myself there. Double stack? Could you imagine? Double stack Thoth plus Doom Orb? Like, would you just one-shot everything? Alright, I'm gonna go Warlocks here. I haven't really been a fan of double stacking, but Doom Orb is such a, you know, short amount of stacks that you need. So maybe it'll work out. Maybe it'll work out just fine with the double stack on Warlocks. There is a lot of, you know, free farm to be taken in Joust, so double stacking not always the worst thing. But it will, you know, stunt our progression a little bit here. Oh, I don't think his beats are up again. No, 160 seconds, man. That is just rough. See, that's the type of thing that a lot of players aren't recognizing yet. And I'm sure I probably wouldn't in the same situation. I don't think I've fought. Yeah. D&D, Rob, you know the rules. You don't really recognize how often Hades' ult is up compared to how often your beads are up with the, you know, new changes to beads. 160 seconds every single time without any additional active as well helping you until level 12. You know, it's a rough life, man. Hades can just go the fuck in. It's pretty fucking tough to deal with. You got to play extremely safe while that ultimate is up. Try Gauntlet of Thebes. That's true. Maybe instead of a Warlock Sash, I could have went into something like a Gauntlet of Thebes, and that does increase how much he heals himself. So that's definitely something there. The fear just puts him out of position more there, and obviously, you know, confirms quite a few more autos. You might be able to kill him. Oh my god, that damage, dude. One more auto would have done it, but we couldn't get it in. We actually hit all of the autos that we could have there, though, so he just happened to have enough health to escape with about 5 HP there. It's unfortunate. Alright, we're going to do our blue. But yeah, I think Hades is going to be quite monstrous in this game mode. In all honesty, I could see myself banning him a lot because of the threat of Pernus being out there. Pernus is pretty much the best Hades in Joust. I don't know if you guys know him or not, but he's definitely been in some of my videos before. Although probably not often playing Hades, because generally it's just a Rage F6 when I fight as Hades, because one, I don't have the patience for that shit. The only way that Hunters previously beat Hades was by using... was by abusing their extremely potent late game with, like, say, double defense and backdoor capability, stuff like that. And Merc was actually the same way. He could do the same thing to Hades. But maybe Merc can beat him now, but I think Merc is pretty much first ban potential right now, along with the Hunters. But there are too many Hunters to ban all of them out, so it's going to be interesting. We'll have to see. I think things like AMC, though, without, like, strong escapes for Hades, will now be... a little too locked down by Hades to actually win the matchup anymore. So you might see AMC fall out of favor. I gotta really practice it more with him, but I haven't been willing to because of just how, you know, Ming Lee and boring AMC used to be. He's not one of, like, the gods I've been like, oh my god, I can't wait to see if AMC is still broken, you know. So I'm not looking forward to testing that out too much. So I'm leaving it to others. You guys tell me. You test it out yourselves, because fuck AMC. I want him to be bad, you know. He's being very patient here and smartly waiting. We'll see if he takes this bait, though. Be able to pop his beads pretty easily here. Get a lot of damage on him as well. Wow, I actually wanted to see if in the center there you couldn't escape. And when beads first came out on this PCS, it was only a 1 second cleanse, so you actually couldn't escape the center of that Hades ult. They changed it to 2 seconds, largely because of abilities like the Hades ult that were inescapable otherwise, you know? Holy crap, man. Doing more Hades is just so... Well, somebody's gonna die. Sir! Oh! No! No! Bitch! That's what happens when you steal red buffs. What's up, ATR? How you doing, man? Jesus, that was close. Isis does not escape the ults with her 1. The ult doesn't prevent that. I mean, the 1 doesn't prevent that. We're just going full fucking Polynomicon on this bitch, yo. Wait, she's going defense. I should have went. God damn it. I should have probably gone a pen item here. I'm just feeling it, though, you know? When you're feeling it, you go poly. Get this poly shot. Damn it. Look at that poly shot. Oof. So strong. Oh, he's dead. Oh, you're real dead, buddy. There's no way. There's no way in hell. Boom. See, just that amount of lockdown, man, it's just ridiculous. On a god like Hades that has so much confirmable burst off of it. And the poly definitely helped us take that structure ridiculously quickly here. Yeah, so in my opinion, this is the definition of a fucking terrible matchup. If you disagree, you let me know why, but I don't see it, you know. There's some counterplay. If the Isis plays it well and the Hades doesn't, it could seem like Isis favor, but to me, I just think if the Hades actually outweights her abilities and things like that, like, you know, Isis's abilities are a little more like easy to see coming, like Spirit Ball, things like that, and are a little more easy to answer to compared to, say, Hades's. Why do you keep calling it Gibbs? There's a guy in my chat that keeps saying build the Gauntlet of Gibbs, and the first time he said it, I was like, okay, he obviously typoed, right? I'm not gonna blast him. It's a simple typo. Gauntlet of Gibbs instead of these, but now he keeps saying it. I'm just getting more and more confused each time. Am I wrong? Has it been Gauntlet of Gibbs all along? It can't be. There's no way. Alright, I'm gonna build the hot sentry here. I've been really centering FG more and more. I hope in my other videos you guys can see that. How much ward control has played into these matchups. Because getting an early sentry for FG does a lot. In this type of matchup, though, while he's the only... Like, he has more secure for it, being Isis. You know, he's got a pretty decent... pretty decent means to take that thing pretty early with his ultimate and, you know, his high burst. But being that he has been so far pushed out the entire game, there's no chance that he could have done it, so I didn't really need to ward up. But hopefully in my other games you can see that there's not really a set timer. I know a lot of people will be like, what time should I start leveling, or not leveling, what time should I start getting that hot beads action online? Oh, did he just... You might be ageist, son. But that won't save your ass. Oh, won't save my ass either. Help. Somebody help. Oh, Jesus. No. No, the Phoenix! I thought it was right on the edge. God damn it, the shutdown. Didn't want to give it to him. Didn't want to give it to him. I meant to beads, and I was hitting R for my beads. I should have switched that earlier. I almost always like to have my beads on R instead of X, and everybody always questions my actives. I know it's weird as shit, but that's how I enjoy them. It is very hard to hit them both at the same time, though, but rarely do I do that, you know? How many opportunities? Gauntlet of Gavin. What's up, Wubber? Get those Geebs, dude. You gotta get if I had Geebs there, that shit would have been free. Really though, had I beads, that would have been a free engagement because I didn't need to take all that extra damage from her. Oh, you bitch. So the thing about Doom Orb that some people might, you know, stray away from it because of is the fact that it has a, you know, the passive on it that if you die, you lose the stacks that you built up. I mean, that's really, really minimal because it's, say, you know, it's halved to 25, and it's a 50 stack item in a game mode like Joust, especially where there's so much free farm that you really can hardly be denied. You really don't need to worry about that. That's pretty inconsequential. It does something, and you definitely want to make sure you're fighting more when your beads are, or when your stacks are up. But you know. I want to wait for his, no. Alright, he doesn't want to fight right now because he's down a lot. So I can kind of just pull like throw my weight around there and really kind of bait him into a bad situation there. So what I should have done there more than anything was bait him to come out and then go for the kill on him instead of just, you know, standing around awkwardly doing it. I'm going to go Obsidian here and go the pot, get another ward and another sentry because he's probably going to sentry. He either did or it died. If he did and he's over there, I'd be mad. No, he's not. Okay, good. But he might have still sentryed. I'm not positive. Obviously, he's down quite a bit right now, 2,000 golds, and in a terrible, terrible matchup here. Especially going forward, I'm just going to be able to burst him down so easily. And what the FG really does, for a lot of people have been questioning like how much it really prevents turtling. Like turtling, the Titan, it still exists, but what the FG really allows you to do. Okay, that's his beads. That's good. What the FG really allows you to do more than anything is force fights with people. Because the threat of the FG, more than anything, makes people have to come out of hiding, right? They can't stay in those safe spots anymore. Oh my god, so much damage, but not enough actually yet. Oh, damn, son of a bitch. Quite a few misplays from me there, but we're outside of the circle, which is most important. Should be able to get him here. That beats the Spirit Ball. Hit him with the Poly. And go fucking. Oh, nice Aegis. Really nice Aegis. But one more. Got him. Very nice. There we go. That red's up, but I want to get the FG here, obviously. It's a big boy play. I really hope I can do it, though. I have my ultimate, so hopefully it's enough, but you never know. Like, sometimes this thing scales so well that sometimes it's just, like, really hard to tell when you can do it and when you can't. Hades ult shreds it, though, so that's really, really, really big. I don't have any physical protections, and it does do physical damage to you, so it's important to note that I was still able to do it very quickly there without losing almost any health. And remember what I was saying about the threat of the FG being the most important. Other than when you kill somebody and you get a free FG, the way that you want to really bait people into coming over to you and fighting at the FG is not only by having a sentry ward here, but by placing additional wards either up here or here. That way you know that they're coming and you can prepare to gank them when they come in to check the FG, because they have to face check it. Like, they have to go in here to about this point to see if it's there, and maybe this ward's not going to give you enough time to respond to them coming, because obviously you can only see when they appear there. But if you have a ward here and you see them on their path over to you, that's really what's going to allow you to say, okay, they're on their way over to the FG. Let's hide behind this rock here, which is you're no longer able to phase through that rock and just, that kind of shenanigan was going on. You can't do that anymore, which is great. So you can't hide in the rock, but you hide next to the rock, as it should have been. and you can, you know, really respond better to them coming. I see you have, you know, quite a little bit of counterplay there, but it's still just not enough, this thing. So really nice stuff by her. But I realize also what I probably should have done, instead of having all that health and not having all that much defense, I probably could have gone the Genji's Guard instead of Bulwark there. And because I already went Warlock, you probably want one large health item and then another heavy defense item. But the Bulwark passive is just so good that you don't really want to pass it up right now. It's the issue that I've been having. So I'll debate that further later. But overall, I liked the way that played out a lot. I liked those builds. And as you can see, though, he fought back pretty well. But to be honest, I didn't use my beads in many engagements and stuff, so even though it looked like she had a much better, you know, end game fight than she would in such a, you know, in such a poor position of being behind so much, I think me not using my beads really kind of, you know, played into that more. So I liked the builds. I think it worked out really well. I put the Polynomicon a little too early, like I said. A little earlier Obsidian Shard would have worked, and maybe consider it, since I already went Warlocks here, either maybe don't go the Warlocks and go, yeah, that's all debatable, honestly. It's PTS, hard to really tell the exact builds, but something